It is Monday, April 28th at 6:37 p.m. and I just got my 12th Etsy order. So the reason I'm in my car right now is because I literally just got off work. I got this order about 50 minutes ago and I wanted to film this clip, but I couldn't because I was at work. So I clocked out, ran to my car, and now I'm filming this. So yes, my customer ordered a sunflower pillow. So this is my second one in a row. Maybe it's because it's springtime, flowers are in bloom, so people want a floral pillow. I don't know, but I'm not complaining. So yeah, order number 12. Okay, it's a little bit later now. It is 6:45. So I went home. Was that a Cybertruck? I'm sick and tired of seeing those every day. I'm sorry. Like, they're so ugly. Wait, you're going to see the Cybertruck through this window. Look, look, look. Did you just see that? Anyways. So I got home from work. But before that, at about 6:45, I did an online order on Michaels. And I like to do online orders because they usually have online coupons, like online only, 40% off. But then they don't have that for in person. But the thing is, if you order online from Michaels before 5 p.m. for a pickup order, then it's guaranteed that they will have your order ready same day. But if you order after 5 p.m., then they say that you'll be able to pick it up tomorrow. So I placed my order at like 6:45, not expecting to be able to pick up my yarn today and expecting to have to pick it up tomorrow. But then about 40 minutes after I placed my order, I got an email telling me that my order is ready to be picked up, which is great because that means that I can get the yarn today and crochet it today and then ship it tomorrow. So I'm on my way to Michael's to pick up the yarn. If you guys saw my last vlog, then you know that I made this for a different customer in my last vlog. And this pillow requires two colors, brown and yellow. And I have enough yellow yarn, but I don't have enough brown. So I'm just picking up one skein of the brown yarn. And so I'm going to Michael's to pick that up. And I got 40% off because I ordered it online. And if I had bought it in person, it would have been 100% of the price. So love that for me. Got a deal. And since I'm out, I am going to also stop at Walmart to pick up a box because as we learned last time, this pillow doesn't fit in any of the poly mailers that I have, so I need to ship it in a box, which means we're gonna swing by Walmart and buy the same box that we bought last time. So yeah, first stop, Michael's. Okay, I picked up the yarn. Once again, it is chenille home in the color terracotta. And now I gotta go to Walmart to pick up a box. Okay, so I now have my box. I actually ran into one of my brother's friends when I was in Walmart, so small world. Anyways, so I have my box now and I have my yarn and now I'm gonna go home and we can do some crocheting. Okay, so it's 12:41 a.m. Long story short, once I got home from running my errands, I had a lot of things to do before I started crocheting this order. One of those things being, in my last vlog, I said that I was trying to post a short every single day because even though with my new job, I may not have time to post long form videos as often as I'd like, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't post at all. So I needed to edit a short to put on my channel. And then also, I've been posting a short every single day to my track and field channel, which I have It's here. You guys can check it out if you care about track and field. So I've been doing that every single day since June of 2023. So I can't miss a day. It's been almost 2 years. So yes, I had to edit 2 shorts and then I had to help my dad with something and all this stuff. So now it's after midnight, almost 1 a.m. and I have to wake up for work in the morning. But I am going to stay up and I am going to finish this order because I'm a night owl anyways, and if I'm being honest with myself, even if I don't make this order, I'm not gonna go to bed right now anyways. So it's like if I'm gonna be awake, I might as well be productive. You know what I'm saying? So I am now going to start making this order. So here is the yarn we have left over from last time. This is the brown that I have left over, and I'm going to add this brown to it when we inevitably run out of this. And then here is the yellow that I have left over. And of course, my 11.5 millimeter hook. And I have my handwritten pattern on my iPad, and I'm going to be watching some YouTube as I go. So yes, let's start because I need to get this done as soon as possible so that I can still get a decent night's sleep before work tomorrow. Well, technically today. I have to start over. Remember how last time the yarn kept breaking? Well, this time I made the first row really loose so that the yarn wouldn't break, and it didn't, but there's like holes in it because it's too loose. And if there's holes in it, then the stuffing is gonna fall out, which we don't want. Therefore, I need to make the first row loose, but not that loose. So I need to find the correct tension that allows me to close the magic circle, but doesn't leave gaping holes. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I am mostly through round 14 and I have run out of the scrap yarn that I had. This actually did a lot more of the pillow than I thought because this pattern is 19 rounds and I'm almost done round 14 and I just ran out of the first ball of yarn that I had. So I was correct in needing to buy this. But I had more yarn than I thought. So after I finish this pillow, however much yarn I have left should be enough to make another pillow. Like I shouldn't need to add another skein the next time I make this pillow. So that's nice. Now time to attach the new ball of yarn and continue. Okay, the middle is done, and now it's time to do the petals. Okay, and it is complete. All ends weaved in. The sunflower pillow is done. This is how long it took. I don't know if it was faster than the last time. I didn't have to redo the first row 4 times. I only had to do it twice. So hopefully it was faster this time. So just a quick comparison to my OG. This is my OG. This is the one I just made. They look identical. So yes, now it is time to package this up so that I can go to sleep. It is 2:50 a.m. by the way. So as you guys know, part of my packaging is a handwritten note, and my customer's name is Amanda. So now I'm gonna write my note to Amanda. Okay, note written. Now it's time to package everything up. So here is the pillow. Let's take one final look. And here is the box. Thank you note. Ooh. I ran out of tape. Okay, I know I have an extra roll of tape somewhere, but it's 3:23 a.m. and I don't really feel like looking for it right now, so I'll look for it in the morning. So this is enough packaging for now. Let's print the shipping label. It is 3:39 a.m. and order number 12 is packed and ready to be shipped. There are some things about this order that I want to tell you about, but I'm gonna wait till the sun is up in order to tell you those things. So I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up, and on my way driving to the post office, we can talk about some details. But as for now, I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, it is morning. The sun is up, and I am now on my way to drop off this package. I did make one stop. I stopped at the dollar store to buy tape because I ran out of tape last night, and then I couldn't find my second roll of tape this morning, and I'm like, I don't have time to look. So I just bought tape. It was $3. And then now, let me not lose this, and then I'll have this to use for future packages. So $3 well spent. So I'm on my way to drop off the package and then go immediately to work. So today my shift starts at 10:40, and I'm gonna get to the post office at 10:30. And then I'm gonna have 10 minutes to get to work. Love that. The plan last night was that I was going to go to work first and then on my lunch break drop off the package. But then I realized that I can just go before work because the typical Chit Chats location I go to opens at 11. And I start work at 10:40, so I'm like, okay, I guess I have to go on my lunch break. But I found a different location that opens at 10. So I can drop it off and still get to work on time. That's better for two reasons. One, I'm gonna ship it at the beginning of the day instead of in the middle of the day, which means it will be in the shipping system longer, which means the package will move more starting at 10:30 than if I dropped it off at like 1 or 2 o'clock. And also, then I don't have to rush on my lunch break. So it's better that I do it now. So a couple of things that I want to talk about in regards to this package. As I said, my customer's name is Amanda, and Amanda is from Georgia. So that is where this package is going. Another thing that I was too tired to show last night, this is how much yarn is left over. So I don't know if I have enough yellow to do petals on another pillow, but I do have enough brown. Like I barely used the brown skein that I purchased. So like I finished off the scrap and then added on the new skein, and I barely used the new skein. So that is more than enough to make another pillow. So the next time I get an order, I won't have to buy brown yarn, but I may have to buy yellow. I don't know. Another thing, remember a few months ago when I hit 10 sales and I was talking about how Etsy put up a little blurb on my shop congratulating me, and I was saying how the next blurb I'm gonna get is probably going to be at 100 because there's no way that they're going to congratulate me after every 10 sales. Well, past me was wrong because this order makes 20 sales. So I'm at 12 orders, but 20 sales. And I got another congratulatory message on my Etsy dashboard. So that's nice. Love that. And I think that might be all. Actually, I remember one more thing I wanted to say. Staying up until well after 3 a.m. I didn't actually end up going to bed until after 4 a.m. Staying up that late, knowing that I have work at 10:40 the next morning, silly. I don't know why I did that, because this package doesn't need to ship until May 7th. I give myself many days of processing time because my shop is made to order. So when somebody orders something, then I make it. I don't just have a bunch of stock and then people buy it and I just have to pack it and ship it. Like, I still have to make it. So it's like, if you order something on Monday, there's no guarantee I can ship it on Tuesday because I have work or something else might come up and then I don't get to immediately make the order and then send it. But part of me doesn't want to be like, oh, I have all this time, so let me just wait till the deadline, because I am a procrastinator. I always have been. When I was in university, every single paper that I submitted was at 11:59 p.m. Okay. So I am the queen of procrastination. Another example, in Canada, taxes are due on April 30th. It's April 29th. Haven't done my taxes yet, but yeah, that's not your problem. That's my problem. But the point is, I am the queen of procrastination. But when it comes to this business, I do not want to give myself the opportunity to get into the habit of procrastinating, because yes, right now I'm getting like 1 or 2 orders at a time, but I'm hoping that at some point I'm getting like 5 to 10 orders at a time. Like, I'm really hoping that my business takes off. And so if I start to push things off when I only have 1 order, imagine what's going to happen when I have 10. You know what I mean? And so I'm trying not to let myself get in the habit of procrastinating. However, I also need to be realistic with myself and like get sleep and such. Like, when you're working a regular job, when are you staying up till 4 a.m. for work? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, I do want to take this seriously, but not in lieu of like my health and sleep. You know what I mean? And so, considering after work I had to run a couple of errands and all this stuff, and I didn't start working on it until midnight, what I should have done is bought all my materials yesterday, came to work today, and then after work today at around like 7 p.m., then work on it from like 7 to about 10 p.m. That way I could still go to sleep and like wake up on time for work on Wednesday. You know what I mean? And so this whole staying up in the middle of the night when I know I have to wake up early the next morning, when I have a week to make an order, like, it's one thing if I had procrastinated and I had to ship it today, then yes, I would have stayed up and finished it. But the fact that I didn't have to, because my customer knew that the latest date this could ship out was May 7th, but I was like, no, I want to get it done now. And then I shipped it out on April 29th, which is great because now my customer is going to get their package fast, which I like. I like giving good customer service, but it also wouldn't have been poor customer service for me to wait 1 more day. You know what I mean? So yes, staying up late, like as late as I did, poor decision. And I need to find the balance between not procrastinating and not burning myself out. But yeah. So yes, I will see you guys when I get to this new Chit Chats location that I've never been to before, but it should be a similar layout. But either way, I'll talk to you guys when I get there. And just like that, it is 10:32 p.m. and order number 12 out of 100 is complete. Once again, thank you, Amanda, for ordering from my shop. I truly appreciate it. And I think future me might have a delivery update, so let's send it over there. Thanks, past me. So it is currently Saturday, May 10th, but 5 days ago on Monday, May 5th, this package got delivered in Georgia. And so the total time was 6 days, but there was the weekend in there, so it was 4 business days. So quick shipping. So as past me said, I had until May 7th to even ship it out. And so this order arrived even before the ship by date. So I'm happy about that. Now let's pass it back to past me. Thanks, future me. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. The link to my Etsy shop will be in the description below in case you want to purchase something from me. Be sure to check out this playlist. It is my Road to 100 Etsy Orders playlist. So if you liked this video, you'll probably like those, and I'll see you in my next video.